I'm Natalie Horn. I worked in the tourism industry for several years, also have a degree in that from back home in Switzerland, and then decided to follow my passion for animals about 2 years ago, and decided to do so in Ireland for many, many reasons, and somehow ended up at Malin Institute doing an animal care course. So the modules that I studied in the course were partly animal related. So we did animal grooming and animal welfare, biology, anatomy, but then also more generic courses that are still relevant to anything relating to an animal job, such as customer service or communications and word processing. I have to say that overall I enjoyed that our class, and I assume it would be the same for any class for this course, is that it was kind of everybody was kind of trying to find what they wanted to do, and so I kind of felt like we were all in the same boat of we weren't quite sure what we wanted to get out of the course, but we all knew we loved animals. Some decided to actually not do anything with animals, so it's still a very it's a good stepping stone to whatever you want to do next, whether it is something with animals or not. But it's still a good kind of get back into studying again as well, because I haven't been in school for many years. So that I think for me was the most helpful, to have a kind of soft launch into the get back to school thing. So I actually originally was going to do veterinary nursing here in Ireland, which was the reason why I came here. But then I actually decided to move back home to Switzerland. So I actually got a apprenticeship as a veterinary nurse back home in Switzerland, and I'm starting in August, and it will be 3 years, so similar as here, except that it will be mostly working and then a little bit of school next to it to get my degree. I would say do what I thought that I should do in the beginning, which is to actually do everything as you get it. So, if you get an assignment, do the assignment, start with it, at least do the table of contents or anything right when you get it, because if you don't, it will all somehow end up being in the same week or the same month or whatever, and it can pile up. It's not hard work. I didn't think it was hard, but it can pile up, and that makes it hard again, because if you just go at it, step by step a little bit every week, it's doable. It's not impossible. So I would say, yeah, don't let it pile up. I was lucky enough to have a contact at the local vet clinic at All Creatures Vets, and got my work experience placed there. So I started very early on, back in October already last year, once a week, and that was a really good experience for me to see whether that is actually what I want to do, and it turned out that it was. And then I actually even got a Saturday job there as well, and or actually stopped now, but was working there on Saturdays up until just a few weeks ago. And it really was a great experience to get to know the industry better. And yeah, and I would say that having that work experience within the course also kind of, I don't know, it breaks up the course a little bit. It makes it, it's not just school. You also kind of get to see what you can actually do in real life with that type of education. So yeah, I really enjoyed that.